We'll go back for more Ocarina of Time. We're gonna go around, keep getting stuff. Why am I going through the Haunted Wasteland? I can warp. He's still sinking in the sand while playing the Ocarina. I just realized I need magic beans. Well, I guess it's bean time. I feel so small. Let's see if we can buy out this guy's inventory. We have the popular magic beans. You'll regret it if you don't buy them now. 50 rupees for one piece. Just for now. These are the super popular magic beans. In case you're wondering, they'll soon be sold out. Super price, 60 rupees for one piece. Look at the moon peeking over the corner there. I know what you're up to. Don't think I don't know. The super rare magic beans. This could be your last chance. Special price, 70 rupees. We have the legendary magic beans. I'll sell them only to you. Super price, 80 rupees. Do you want magic beans? They aren't cheap, but you still want them? I can't let them go for any less than 90 rupees apiece. We have magic beans. You want them? Huh? Huh? 100 rupees for one piece. That should be the last one, I think. Oh, too bad. We're sold out. What? Oh, these beans are not for sale. Yeah, as a kid, I never bought all the magic beans from him, so I always just assumed he was eating magic beans out of that bag. No, they're just regular beans. He just happens to also have magic beans. No! Ow. Rude. Some frogs are looking at you from underwater. I don't remember what song I've already played to them. So let's just go off of memory. Because you gotta play 5 songs to them. Actually 6. But one of them gets you a piece of heart, and it's kind of its own thing. Okay. Blue rupees, that's fine. Now for a bonus song. Young lad, you play the ocarina well. The melody's so fine, Ribbit. You should practice it, Ribbit. Take rupees as a souvenir. You come up with it and then it's... Time is vested and I'm just like, no, forget it. I should have started with this one and then went through the list of the other songs you gotta play. Wow, that melody is so cool, Ribbit. Yeah, said every Zelda fan ever. Except for the Ribbit part. Singing in the rain. Oh, what a feeling. Ribbit. Please take this as a token of our froggish gratitude, Ribbit. Alright, see ya, Ribbit. Peace, heart. The group is a souvenir. Making back my losses off of that bean guy. Frog's gonna keep up with the tune. You would think their color would correspond to the song a little bit, because the songs do kind of have colors associated with them. Young lad, you play the ocarina, I was able to take rupees. It's time for everyone's favorite minigame! Look at us, we're all huge frogs. We're the world-famous, fabulous 5 frog tenors. You're world-famous already in like 2 seconds. Make us jump so we can eat bugs flying above us. Ribbit. Okay, ready, set, go! Okay, so I think it's actually set up where it's, you know, like left, right, up, down, A. So, and it's basically a reaction game, but I know a lot of people play this as, you know, oh, let me look up a guide and just read the guide and hit the inputs as fast as I can. Okay, so I guess you gotta do it quick and you can't mess up. I keep making the same mistake. Couldn't make it past the first one. Good. See, I keep thinking that the way it is this guy is down and this guy is A. My brain says that makes more sense. But I guess considering the way the 64 controller is laid out, it's trying to match that. There! Yes! Did it without the guide. Yeah! Take that, frogs! Young boy, you did great. Perfect. We're stuffed, Ribbit. Would you take this token of our gratitude? Well, I would say stuff your face, frogs, but you just did, so... I have to think of a different... I guess it's not really an insult, but, you know... Different thing to say when you're mad at someone. I also can't say go jump off a log or go jump into a river, because they just did that too. You know, that minigame wouldn't be so bad if it just had a little bit more leniency to it. You know, like a whole second instead of like half a second of, you know, how long you could sit there thinking before it decides, nope, you screwed up. This is something I could have got a while ago. Could have got a while ago. You just gotta run around with torches or sticks lit on fire. Technically constitutes a torch, but I guess not in this game because it's a Deku stick lit on fire. You want to light that one. That gives you a sort of checkpoint. You want to run all the way down here. Past this dude. What? Take this torch. I guess its health gets refreshed every time you pass a torch? That must be the case. It's weird, but okay. Waterfall chest. What's inside? Another piece of heart. You know, something I'm curious about is... So, as I've said, you need the Goron bracelet, even as an adult, to be able to push certain blocks. Should be a sculpture in this tree. I've already got it. So you need the Goron bracelet to push certain blocks, even as an adult. And you never see blocks that big as a kid. So I wonder, if you could get to a block like that as a kid, and you had the Goron bracelet, could you push it? Huh. You didn't auto-jump off that ledge. Weird. I'm about to ruin this lovely morning. By turning it into a lovely night! Ha 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 ha! Well, I guess I did not get this one. It's evident by the fact that it's here. Any bugs around here? Bugs? No. Bugs? Any bugs? Change? 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 Bugs! Bugs! Got a bug in a bottle! You know what's weird about these bugs model? So I can catch it before they go away. They're just tiny Tektites! They're tiny blue Tektites! I don't remember if the model actually is just like the same model reduced in size, or if there happens to be a low poly version of them already in the game that they just shrink down. But yeah, it's Tektites. You got a tiny Tektite in your bottle. What are you highlighting there? Okay, a fairy. I don't know if you heard that, but The gate to the water temple was either opening or closing. It's kind of weird. There's bubbles coming out. Usually those indicate a spot where a Zora will pop up, but I don't believe there is one here. I just wanted to see if I could see what state the gate is in. Is the gate even there at all? I mean, it's not like we'll be able to enter there. We could dive down. No. You get pretty close, though. You know, they say that the tunics are all adult size. Do you think the boots are, too? But I still don't think that makes sense, because Link still wears the tunic he wears as a kid as an adult, so clearly he's wearing an adult-sized tunic as a kid. So here's why I wanted some bugs. Actually, put them too close to the hole because you want to be able to recapture them. Because they will always become 3 bugs every time you let them out. So you could basically indefinitely use your bugs to get Skulltula out of the ground as a soft soil. Man, I just completely derailed from what I meant to do at the start. And just in case you're curious, if you plant a magic bean in a bean spot, it does not stop Skulltula from coming out if there is one. But I don't remember if there is one here, so I'm just going to do bugs anyway. Aha! Gooey. Goa. How would you say that? I have no idea. It's a weird crow name. Forget if you have to be a kid or an adult for this. But if you play the Song of Storms here, you fill the oasis. And then fairies appear. Okay, well, not particularly helpful to me right now, but it's cool. Get out of here, leavers! Should have named them stairs so they do leave. You get it? Because they're called leavers and they stay and annoy you. Ow. So they should have been called stairs so that they do the opposite. Okay, I think that's all the gold Skulltula that are around here. Shoot, I'm missing Skulltula in here. Let me go look them up. Okay, pretty sure I'm missing the adult ones. Or one of the adult ones. What do we do next? I keep forgetting to do this minigame. You want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. Okay, this is the same rules as adults. It's the shooting gallery. As a kid. Now, I believe that this is... Well, you know, if you've ever played a randomizer, you know that the way the upgrades work in that game is that or that version of the game, is that you will always get the lowest upgrade first, even if both upgrades are accessible. Dude! So, for example, if you can find a strength upgrade and then another strength upgrade, the first one you collect will always be the Goron Bracelet, and then the next one will be the Silver Gauntlets, even if both of them are accessible without the other. Now, it's probably not the case with the main game. Why do I always miss the last red rupee? But yeah. So capacity upgrades already work like that in vanilla game. So since I got the medium seed bag from the Deku Scrub in the Lost Woods, you know, there's my first capacity upgrade. And the spoilers, this one will be the second. There. Tried a little sooner there than I would have expected to, but it got it, so it worked out. Deku Seed bag, bullet bag has become bigger. Now you can carry more bullets. This bag can hold 50 bullets. That's a lot of bullets. You know, this looks like a pretty remote character model here. I don't know if you ever can see this character again as an adult. Wasn't that Princess Zelda riding on the white horse? Yeah? Well, it's time to finally check out the... I was gonna say the Majora's Mask shop. I mean, kind of? Hi! Welcome to the Magic shop. Welcome to the Happy Mask shop. We deal in masks that bring happiness to everyone. And illiteracy to me. How would you like to be a happiness salesman? I'll lend you a mask. You sell the mask and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at the sign right over there. After you've sold all the masks, you'll become happy yourself. Have faith. Look, it's the Key something mask from like 1,000,000 years ago. You borrowed the Keaton mask. Wear it with C to show it off. You'll be a popular guy with this mask on. Let's read the fine print. Happy Mask Shop. Please read the sign before you use this shop. Well, a little bit late, but better late than never. How this shop works. We do not sell masks at this shop. We just lend them to you. And then we sell them to you. You sell the loan masks on your own. So you do sell the masks. You just force me to be the salesman. It's a weird shop. You pay back the money for the mask, and we will lend you a newer model. You can borrow masks you have already sold again. However, you can sell each model of a mask only once. It's a weird stipulation. Please try our shop. Happy Mask Shop owner. Yeah, this is a very video gamey shop. It's a little late for me to be getting on this train of thought, but I have been thinking about... I remember seeing a while ago, someone was saying, like, oh yeah, Link and Zelda are always super attractive, and then you look at NPCs and they're like ugly. It's like, is that necessarily the case with every Zelda game? Like, sure, they're not always appealing characters, but I don't think you can always say every NPC's ugly. Like, especially, the one that comes to my mind is Twilight Princess. So, maybe I can't name a bunch of them off the top of my head, but... Where am I going again? Oh yeah, the guy at the top of the hill. But like, Hina, or Henna, however you want to pronounce her name. And her sister, Isra, I think. I like Isra too, I just can't remember her name, I'm bad with names. They're both pretty cute. Wahahaha, you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh? Is that a Key something character mask? I hear he's really very popular recently. Question mark. It's my boy's favorite. That Key something mask, if you don't mind. Will you sell it to me? Yeah, that's my whole business here. That's the other guy's business, which becomes my business because I'm part of his business. My boy will be very happy with this mask. You really are, Mr. Hero. Wahahaha. Sold the 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. You earned a little profit. Let's go back to the mask shop and pay the mask price of 15 is what he gave me, but it's actually 10. Brain. And again, I realize, this is a subject that might make people a little uncomfortable, so I'll handle this with a little care here. What was her name again? The bug girl? Wow, it's really escaping me, but yeah. Her. You can't say she's ugly, I'll say that much. To avoid making people uncomfortable. She's certainly cute. Oh, great. You sold it. Please pay back 10 rupees for the Keaton mask now. Payment received. Skull masks. You want to borrow the skull mask? Yes. You borrowed a skull mask. A skull mask. Wait, we see you to show it off. You feel like a monster while you wear this mask. And there's also Ashay and Telma. If you like bigger women. I don't have a preference for bigger women, but I definitely know people have. Stupid way of phrasing that. For it's stupid. This whole thing is stupid. What am I doing? But that kind of is my thing. A little bit more than other people, I guess. It's paying attention to all the attractive characters that are around. Just walking backwards. Agatha, that was her name. It was bothering me. It's like, I know it's not a hard name to remember. It's a fairly normal name. This rock looks a little darker. A blue rupee! Just gotta check this hole in case there's a Skulltula there. And, you know, for Wind Waker, there's like... You know, there's the girl with the water pot on her head. There's like... the two girls who get captured in the Forsaken Fortress. Again, specifying ones who are not ugly. Not necessarily ones I'm personally attracted to. Although I do like the freckles on the one girl. Freckles are cute. Okay, so I think the hole is right over here. Right over here. It's good to actually drop off over here. Because you need to show them a mask to get them to react. And this mask happens to give one of the best reactions. Very happy. Very happy. I'm so happy about my monster face. All of the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. Abracadabra! Alakazam! Man, he's looking so up right now. That's weird. It's like a higher camera than normal when you get stuff. Yeah, I'd like to think I've made my point right now that, you know, it's not exactly accurate to say that, you know, all of the NPCs in Zelda games are ugly. You know, if they're not Link or Zelda or someone, you know, someone else important to the story. Actually, that's a good topic to talk about right now when I walk over. I mean, you know, probably better save for when I actually need something to talk about for stuff I'm supposed to be showing. Like, I should be cutting this out. And actually, I need to interrupt myself while we give this guy the mask. Hehe, under that mask. Aren't you that Kokiri kid? Quite an unusual mask you have there. Hehe, I like it. It may make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? Okay. Yowza! I'm gonna wear this all the time! I just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. Good thing I blew up a rock and got 5 rupees from it, and that other guy gave me 5 extra rupees. Go back to the mask shop and pay 20 rupees for the mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Aww. See, that's where they get ya. Okay, the topic I thought of was, which designs for the heroes and for the reoccurring characters are my favorite? I was gonna say heroes and villains. Well, it kind of is the one. There's not just one villain in the whole series, but recurring, kind of just Ganondorf. I actually have to go entirely off the top of my head here, because I did not necessarily prepare this. I knew it was something I wanted to talk about, because it, you know, basically ranked the games. We sold it. Pay me the 20 rupees now. Payment received. Oh. Spooky mask. Even scarier than the wood one, but it's also than the skull mask. Also scary. Or sad. Sad is the word I wanted. Which is sad that I didn't think of that one. Whatever. Stop making fun of yourself! About a spooky mask. Where we see it showed off, you can scare many people with this mask. Let's go scare some people right now. But I didn't refresh my memory on all the designs, so this would have to, you know, be off the top of my head. Yeah! What's your problem? Hey, kid. Can't you see we're busy? Leave us alone. What about Merman over here? A mask. When I was a little kid, I also wore masks around. What? You say you can't imagine me doing that? No, I mean, I can't imagine you as a little kid. You got a big old beard. You know, the funny thing about the money that they give you for these masks is to do the side quest, you basically need the 10 rupees that the Skull Kid gyps you out of. Yeah! It's Dampé, the Gravekeeper! Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dampé. Will you give that mask to me? Yes. With this mask, I'll be just like Dampé. Here's my money. You sold the 30 rupee mask to a kid for full price? I didn't mind paying at all. Let's go back to the mask shop to pay 30 rupees for the mask. You can get a new mask model too. Yeah, like I want the Re-Dead mask back. I figure while we're here in Kakariko Village, I might as well get a piece of heart that you can get from the graveyard for doing Dampe's grave digging tour. And I figure while I'm talking about, or while I'm waiting for the time to change to, you know, just late enough for that to start, but not so late that the Sun Song, you know, skips over it, like the Sun Song does, I'll talk about what I wanted to talk about here. So, favorite designs. I think my favorite Link in Zelda would have to be Twilight Princess Link in Zelda. Because for Link, I feel like it's the most balanced between, like, kind of realistic, but also, like, still kind of more along, like, a more whimsical kind of fantasy style. And for Zelda, honestly, it's more about the dress, I think, than Zelda herself, because she's always pretty. Yeah, I would have to say it's probably more about the dress. And then second would probably be Ocarina of Time Zelda. For Link, I'm trying to remember what Skyward Sword Link looked like. I don't know if I want that one to be second or have Ocarina of Time Link also be second. And third place Link, I would have to say the more classic design. I think I would specifically go with, and this isn't a classic game, A Link Between Worlds. Because it's, you know, it harkens back to that time without also, you know, while still being a more sharp design. I mean, it's basically the same design as the NES era and the Game Boy eras, you know, every Link before Ocarina of Time. You know, kind of like Toon Link, where, you know, that's Wind Waker, that's Minish Cap, that's Four Swords, and Four Swords Adventures. I guess I would have to say that's, like, fourth place Link. It's not bad, I just prefer the adult ones more. For Zelda, actually not sure. I can't really remember a lot of the other Zeldas. They're fine. Let's say that. I can't rank them based off of memory. They're good enough. I'll just say that. Man, I'm definitely bloating the length of this video doing this stupid stuff. It's almost time. Just about. There we go. That should be late enough. Now, I can't exactly figure out, you know, middle ground for the rest of those. Hey, look, it's this guy again. Oh, he doesn't have his mohawk. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. Okay. But I can definitely pick least favorites. And it's Kick Breath of the Wild Day, apparently, in this recording session, because Breath of the Wild designs are my least favorite for both Link and Zelda. Which is unfortunate because, you know, that's the most recent game, so that's the one everyone's making fan art of. And I see it all over the place, and it's like, okay, it's cool if you like it. I don't. I don't like that aesthetic that they went for in that game. I especially don't like that Zelda. I think she's overrated. You know, she doesn't have as much of a complex story as people think. Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dampe, the Gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dampe, the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave-digging tour. Grave-digging tours in blue. It's a very American sentence, apparently. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out! Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole. Well, if you can dig here, sure. Nope, nothing here. Oh, okay. I thought you could only do that over certain splotches of dirt. Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole. Oh, there we go. Piece of heart. Is there a Skulltula here? I feel like there's 2 rewards for doing this. One of the pictures they have here, I should save it and put it on screen. So this is from Zelda Dungeon. I don't normally say the guide, but, you know, I figure give credit for this hilarious image. It's of Link hitting the he's in the middle of hitting the tree to knock a Skulltula out of it. And he's just... It's all splayed. It's hilarious. Okay, no. There's no one in the ground. Well, not in one of the digging spots anyway. But there is one over here. Yeah, it's just, I don't really care for the aesthetics of Breath of the Wild. And, you know, a lot of like I said, a lot of people bump that Zelda up because of her story, and I don't think it's a particularly complicated story. You know, she just wants to research things, but her father's telling her to get ready for get her powers ready for Ganondorf's return. But she's struggling to get her powers ready, so she just delves deeper into research. Then again, I say that like I know what makes a better, more complicated, and interesting story, and I don't. But I just don't care for that Zelda. The ceremonial dress is nice, but this one, get that out of here. I hate that. No, go away. I don't care how tight the pants are. And then for Link, I just prefer him in his green tunic and the pointy hat. You know, I don't like the length of his hair, which kind of hypocritical to say that, but you know, it's Link, it's not me. Now for Ganondorf, there's actually not many Ganondorfs out there. There's like 3, and then the rest are Ganon. But I will say, Ocarina of Time definitely wins in terms of villains, I think. Villain designs. I feel like this Ganondorf strikes the most interesting balance between, you know, armored and threatening, and he's got a cool cape, which is apparently a design feel. You know, like, this design feels like he has a good cape. I don't think I'm making that joke as funny to me, or funny to you as it is to me, but whatever. And for Twilight Princess, I feel like they just over-armored him. And I'm normally a fan of armor, but in his case, it just... I don't really like it, and I don't like his hair. Oh, stop hitting B. Okay, the last mask. Bunny Hood. Good old, bad old Bunny Hood. Bunny Hood. Bunny Hood. Just shut up and go sell the mask. I just noticed with the twins animation there, the one guy's like laughing and the other guy's like, you know, he's gesturing like he's talking. Those are good idle animations for them, because I'm pretty sure the guy in red is the guy who makes fun of the guy in blue, and the guy in blue is just like, no, I'm serious, you gotta listen to me. Alright, so somewhere around here is a guy. A guy who is running. There he is. The running man. And I think he doesn't show up until you beat the first 3 dungeons as a kid. So you can't get the reward for finishing this until then. Which is a little arbitrary, but whatever. And he will keep running, and you just gotta wait for him to stop. That's all. And then I guess I gotta say Wind Waker is honestly my least favorite Ganondorf. Although at this time I'm forgetting about what he looks like in Hyrule Warriors. I think I remember enough about it to at least say better than Twilight Princess Ganondorf, but not as good as Ocarina of Time Ganondorf. And... oh, my mind is slipping. Ah, the Peacats coming out of the ground! We haven't seen them yet, have we? I don't think so. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors, Link, and Zelda, those are also definitely up there as some of my favorites. You know, I could take or leave, like, the elements they added for Link's design. Although I say that, I do have his scarf. My brother got that for me one Christmas. And I still use it when it's cold out. Although I probably shouldn't, because, you know, collectible scarf. You're supposed to be asleep, P-Hat. Okay. I think I would actually say maybe... if we're counting spin-off designs... I shouldn't be talking while I'm in the menu because I'm forgetting what I'm menuing for. If we're counting spin-off designs, then I think I would have to go with Hyrule Warriors Zelda as my favorite. I bet with those long ears, you can hear the voices. Oh, those are genuine rabbit ears from the animal of legend. No, they're fake. I don't care how expensive it is. Please sell it to me. Okay. Jeez, dude, calm down. My long-time dream, returning to the wildlife. Finally, the actor, stage, and prop have been united. I didn't realize this guy was an actor. It's a 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money than you can count. He will always fill your wallet. That's how much money he has. Come back to the shop and pay just 50 rupees for it. I feel like I'm chipping the Happy Mask salesman out of that money, but he made me pay 10 for one that, you know, someone else didn't pay enough for. Oh man, I gotta wait for it to be day again. Maybe it'll be day by the time I get back over there. And then I guess I would have to say least favorite Ganondorf is Wind Waker Ganondorf. But not for any particular reason, just I like the other designs more. I like Armored Ganondorf more than Jedi Ganondorf? Because, you know, he's got the robe and then he fights with two swords like they're sabers, like lightsabers. Pretty line on his feet. You know, I actually don't really know much of the difference between the different versions of Ganon, besides, like, you know, Dark Beast Ganon. I think I do like the Pig Ganon more. If I had to pick a favorite design, well, probably Four Swords. You know, making the assumption that that's the only one that really has much of an appearance that's new, if that makes sense. Because I was going to say A Link Between Worlds, but he shows up for like 10 seconds. So I don't know if I can really count that one. I don't know if it even has official art. I don't know how different it is from the Four Swords one. Oh, great. You sold it. Please pay me back 50 rupees for the bunny hood now. Oh, yeah. Very well done. All the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will lend you this special mask. This is the Mask of Truth. There's the truth. It is a mysterious mask passed... Sorry, I'm just laughing at my own joke. Passed down by the Sheikah. With this mask, you can see into the minds. You can see into other people's minds. It's useful, but scary. Why is it scary? You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. Ho ho ho. You borrowed a Mask of Truth. Wear it with see and show it people. Show it to many people. From now on, you can borrow any mask you want. Just have faith. Yeah, you can also borrow... If you will shut up. Gyarados, Zora, and Goron masks. And no, they don't transform you like a Majora's Mask. Sad. And they will actually be offended if you wear that mask around them. It's kind of funny. Offending people's not funny. Why did I say that? That's stupid. It's funny if they're not real people, I guess. Whatever. I'm gonna end this episode before I dig the hole even deeper. Thanks for watching. Bye.